Good morning to all my dear students. I am Neelam Miss from Mahdi English School, your social science teacher, and today we are going to continue with our chapter number 10, Indian Agriculture. Before starting our lesson, I welcome you all with a good thought. A good education is a foundation for a better future. In last lecture, we have completed about paddy growing process. We have learned about a paddy cultivation, how paddy crops are grown. We have learned in detail a short note of paddy. It means rice. Paddy is the most important crop and India stands second after China in a paddy production. Even paddy is a crop of a torrid zone. It needed hot and humid climate. A temperature required 20 degrees Celsius and it required alluvial soil and 100 centimeter of rainfall are necessary for the production of rice. Even paddy requires more water. Even there are in some states of India, the crops can be taken 2 or 3 times in a year. It means it is in the states like West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Orissa and in Tamil Nadu. We can grow the paddy in 2 or 3 times in 12 months. Then we have learned about wheat crop. This is the image of wheat growing process. Wheat is the second most important crop of our country after paddy. Wheat is grown in 1/3 area of a land of a country. Wheat is a rabi crop. It required fertile loamy soil and 75 centimeter of annual rainfall is required. If the rainfall range is more than 100 centimeter, then we cannot grow wheat. Even wheat require lesser rainfall for the irrigation. It requires less labor force compared to paddy cultivation. Wheat is known, Punjab is known as wheat bowl of India. Why? Because there is an abundant wheat production has done in Punjab. In Gujarat, Bhalia wheat is produced in Bhal region of Gujarat and it is a special varieties of wheat. Then we have completed jowar crops. This is the image of jowar crops. Jowar is the most produced grain in India after paddy and wheat. Jowar is both kharif and rabi crops. It requires temperature between 25 to 30 degrees of Celsius. And today we are going to learn about the crop millet crop. This is the image of a millet crops. This way the millet look like. This is a image of millet. And this is the process of millet growing. It means this is the field of millet. This is the irrigation of millet. Millet is considered to be the grain of laborers. Millet, it means that the laborer, the person, those who are doing labor work, the millet is their grain. It means almost the person, those who are doing hard work, they are taking millet in their meals. So it is considered to be the grain of laborers. It is grown in the region having the temperature between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. It means to grow the millet, it requires 25 to 30 degrees of Celsius temperature. Rainfall between 40 to 50% and light sandy soil. It means to grow the millet, it requires temperature between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. Rainfall range is required between 40 to 50 centimeter and sandy soil is favorable for growing millet. Major states producing millet are Rajasthan, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra. It means in which state mostly the millet production is high compared to other states. It means in the major producing state, it means the high growing millet crop, the states like Rajasthan, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra. Banaskantha district in Gujarat leads in the millet production in Gujarat. It means in Gujarat, the district Banaskantha lead to first rank. It means the highest production in state Gujarat is coming from district Banaskantha. In Banaskantha, they are growing highest production of millet is coming from district Banaskantha in Gujarat. So it is called that Banaskantha district in Gujarat leads in the millet production. This is the image of a maize crop. You can see that this is the image and this is the irrigation. This is the field of maize crop. So you can see in picture maize crop image. This way the maize crop has grown. Maize is the kharif crop. Maize is the most grown crop in the world after paddy and rice. It means after paddy and rice, maize stand at the third position at the world level after paddy and wheat. Maize is grown more in hilly area and it is a staple food of the people. It means maize is mostly grown in North India. It means hilly areas and maize is their staple food. It means when you will go in North Indian people, they used to eat a chapati of a maize. It means they are using maize in their meal. It means that they are making chapati of maize crop. Like we the people of West India, we used to eat wheat chapati. Like this way in North India, people used to eat chapati that is made up of maize crop. Maize contain starch, oil, protein, biofuel, etc. So it is used more in industrial product. It means that maize is mostly used in industrial production to make maize, because maize contains starch, oil, protein and biofuel also. It's having this quality that we can use in the form of oil, we can use in the biofuel also. So maize is used in the industrial production. Slopy land, slopy, black, hard, rocky and water having gentle flow are more suitable for the cultivation. It means it requires slopy land, it requires black soil, hard and rocky soil is required. Water is having a gentle flow. It means from the slopy, it means a slopy mountain, the water flows very easily. So it is required. This all thing is required. This all thing is favorable and suitable for the cultivation of maize. It required 50 to 100% or 100 centimeter of a rainfall for growing the maize. It required 21 to 27 degree of Celsius temperature is favorable for the maize cultivation. It means it required 50 to 100 centimeter of a rainfall for the cultivation of maize, and it required 21 to 27 degree of temperature is required for the cultivation of maize. Its usage is increased as animal fodder, dhani and the oil. It means how we the people we are using the maize today. Nowadays the production of a maize, it means the use of a maize is increasing in the form of animal fodder. It means that to give that food to animal, maize is used as an animal fodder. In the dhani oil, it means the dhani oil is made from maize. It is increasingly used as an animal fodder, making popcorn and for the edible oil. We all are knowing that maize seed is useful as to make an popcorn and for the edible oil also. It means that the edible oil, it means the oil which we eat. This is known as the food which we make by using the oil. It is known as edible oil. And today, day to day, the people are using maize as a edible oil, and it also increasing in the uses of animal fodder also. Animal fodder, it means that the food which is given to animal for eating, it's known as animal fodder. Major state producing maize are Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. These all are the major states producing the maize. It means maximum of maize production is coming from these states of India. In Gujarat, maize is grown more in Panchmahal, Dahod, Sabarkantha and Araivali district. It means that in our state Gujarat, there are 33 districts are there. In that 33 district, which district is growing more production of maize? So the districts are like Panchmahal, Dahod, Sabarkantha and Araivali districts are growing more production of maize in Gujarat. Now we will learn about pulses. This is the image of a pulses. You can see this picture. This is called, all the seeds, it means this is called the pulses. It means sprout. Pulses. Pulses is the main sources of protein for the vegetarian people. It means the people, those who are vegetarian, they are only eating vegetable. So they will get maximum protein from the pulses. If they will eat pulses, they will get more protein as they are the vegetarian people. So pulses is known as main source of protein for the vegetarian people. Tuer, moong, gram, peas, beans, mud, urad, etc. are considered as a pulses. This all is known as pulses. Tuer, urad, moong, mud are kharif crops. Gram, peas, lentil means masoor are rabi crops. Pulses are grown in all the state except where rainfall is more. It means that in India we can grow pulses at every state, but where the rainfall range is high, it means where the rainfall range is more than 100 centimeters, at that place you can't grow the pulses, except you can only grow the pulses where the rainfall range is less. Where the rainfall range is high, at that place you can't grow the pulses. Major pulses producing states are Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, etc. It means that in which place maximum pulses are grown. The state like Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh are the major pulses producing state. In Gujarat, tuer is sown, it means grown. Tuer is sown more in Vadodara district, moong and mud in Kutch district and urad in Patan district. It means that in our Gujarat, in our state Gujarat, which pulses we are growing and which production we are getting from which district, like a tuer is sown. Sown it means grown. Tuer is grown more in Vadodara district. Moong and mud is grown in Kutch district of Gujarat and urad is grown in Patan district of Gujarat. It means maximum, more production is coming from these districts of Gujarat. Nitrogen is resistant in soil by growing pulses, so it is sown as an interior crop along with or for the main food crops. It means that the pulses is grown in the interior part. It means a deep down on the earth, and the nitrogen, it resists the soil resists. The soil consists the more amount of nitrogen for growing the pulses. Pulses needs more amount of nitrogen to grow, and with a main food crops, it means compared to another food grows, it required the deep rooted, it means it required deep irrigation is required for the pulses growing. In short, we can say that nitrogen is required to grow pulses. Nitrogen means that there should be a nitrogen resistant soil is required to grow pulses, and the deep irrigation is required for growing a pulses. In short, we can say like this way. This is the image of a oil seeds. Oil seeds, it means that the seed which from which we can extract the oil. It means like we are using coconut oil, groundnut oil. In other states of India, they are using maize oil, they are using mustard oil, they are using till oil. So the seed from which oil is extracted, it's called oil seed, and this is the image of a oil seed. From this all the seeds we can produce oil. Oil seeds, these are the images of oil seeds. From this all the seeds we can extract the oil. Even in Gujarat, we are mostly groundnut oil we are producing. Oil seeds, groundnut, till, soyabean, castor, mustard, sunflower, etc. are considered to be the oil seeds. It means the seed which gives us oil is known as oil seeds. Which seed gives us oil? So seeds like groundnut, till, soyabean, castor, it means divel, mustard, sunflower, etc. are the seeds are considered to be the oil seeds. They hold an important position in the Indian meals. As we all are knowing, our food is mostly dependent on edible oil. We are maximum in India, the people are using edible oils to make their meals. So we can understand how important the edible oil for making our meal is. So it's having an important position in Indian meal. After edible oil is extracted from the oil seeds, the remaining oil cake is used as animal fodder and also as a biotic manure. It means that from the seed, the oil is extracted. It means the oil is taken. Afterward, that the fodder, it means that they are not wasting that fodder after taking the oil from the seed. They are using that for the remaining rest of the waste they are using as a oil cake is used as animal fodder. It means that the oil is extracted from the seed, then the rest of the seed animal will eat that animal will eat that wasted seed, and that seed will also use as a biotic manure. It means after the oil is extracted from the seed, that the waste is going to use as an animal fodder also and for the biotic manure also. Now we will learn about the oilseed groundnut. You can see in the picture, this is the picture of a groundnut and oilseed. Groundnut is used to make oil, and in this picture you can see that here the picture is given the groundnut oil, and this is the picture of a groundnut seed, and this way the oil is made from the groundnut seed. And this is the image of a groundnut field. This way the farming is done of a groundnut. This is the picture of groundnut farming. Groundnut holds an important position in oilseeds. It means that groundnut is at the first position, an important position, we can say main position in the oilseeds. Black and mixture of loamy and sandy soil is required to grow the groundnut. Land which will not retain water. It means which land is required, which will not retain water for the long time. It means it not required more amount of water in the interior part of the earth. It means it not require more groundwater. And black and mixture of loamy and sandy soil is required, favorable to grow groundnut. 20 to 25 degree of temperature is required to grow groundnut. 50 to 70 centimeter of rainfall is favorable to grow groundnut. It means it required 20 to 25 degree of temperature to grow groundnut. It required rainfall range between 50 to 70 centimeter of rainfall range is required to grow a groundnut. Groundnut is sown, it means grown as a kharif crop, and wherever there is irrigation facility, it means good irrigation facility is there, it can be sown during summer also. It means that in groundnut we can grow as a kharif crop also, and we can also with the good irrigation facility. It means modern machineries, with the help of modern machineries, with the help of hard working farmer, we can once in year, we can once again, it means second time also we can grow a groundnut during the summer season also. In Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra are the major producer of the groundnut. These all states are major producing states of groundnut. India ranks second after China in the world groundnut production. It means China ranked first in the production of groundnut, and India ranked second after, it means India ranks second in the production of groundnut. Gujarat leads the groundnut. Gujarat leads the country in the groundnut production. It means that in India there are 28 states are there in India. In that Gujarat is at the first place in the production of groundnut. It means in our country India there is 28 states, but Gujarat leads. It means Gujarat is at the first rank in the production of groundnut. District of Junagadh, Gir, Somnath, Amreli, Rajkot, Bhavnagar, etc. produce groundnut. It means that in which districts of Gujarat they are producing maximum of groundnut. In Gujarat, the district like Junagadh, Gir, Somnath, Amreli, Rajkot, Bhavnagar, etc. are the district producing maximum amount of groundnut. Groundnut oil is used more in Gujarat as a edible oil. It means that in Gujarat people are using groundnut oil as a edible oil. It means they are making their meal. It means they are making their food by using edible oil, they are using groundnut edible oil for making their food, making their meals. It means mostly they are using groundnut oil. Sesame, it means til. This is the picture of a til oil. It means oil which is made up of til. Til is also known as sesame. You can see in the picture the oil is made up of til. And this is the field. It means this way the farming of til crop is done. This is the picture of til crop farming. Sesame or til oil is used in India since ages. In North India, it is rain-based kharif crop. It means that til oils, it means from our ancestors, peoples from Asian times, people are using til oil in India. Especially in North India, it is rain-based kharif crop. In South India, it is sown. It means it is grown as a rabi crops and occasionally as a zaid crop also. It means that in North India, it is kharif crop, til is kharif crop, but in South India, til is rabi crop and occasionally we can say that zaid crop also. It means in South India, we can grow in 2 seasons. In rabi crop also and in zaid crop also. But in North India, it is grown as a rain-based kharif crop. Almost all the state grows til. It means in India, there are 28 states are there and almost all the states are growing til. Among all the oil seeds, til has the more content of a oil. It means that among all the oil seeds, til is having a more content of a oil. It means at the time from the oil is extracted from the seed, til gives a maximum content of a oil. In almost all parts of the world, it is used as an edible oil. It means til is used as edible oil in almost all the parts of the world. It means wherever you will go in the world, maximum peoples are using til oil as a edible oil. It means cooking, for the cooking purpose. Major producer of til are Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, etc. states. It means major producing. It means maximum production of a til is coming from the states like Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh. Gujarat ranked first in India in the term of til production and our area sown. It means growing. It means Gujarat stands first in the production of til and also for the growing also. For growing a til on maximum land, Gujarat is coming first. In groundnut also, Gujarat is first in the production and in til also, Gujarat is at the first rank in the production. Banaskantha grows maximum til. It means that the district of Gujarat, Banaskantha grows maximum amount of til. Maximum export of a til in the world is done by India. It means that from the whole world, from our country, India, we are doing maximum export of a til production to all the countries of the world. We are exporting til to other countries. So today we have learned about millet crop. Millet is considered to be a grains of labor. Major state producing millets are Rajasthan, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra. Banaskantha district, Gujarat lead at the first position for growing the millet and giving the maximum production. Then we have learned about the maize crop. Maize is a kharif crop. Maize is a staple food of the people, those who are living in hilly area. Maize is a third crop grown after paddy and wheat. Even it is also used more in industrial productions. We have learned about pulses. This is the image of a pulses. Pulses is a main sources of protein for the people, those who are vegetarian. Even pulses are grown in all the states of India except where the rainfall range is more. It means where the rainfall range is more, at that place we can't grow the pulses. And we have learned about the oil seeds, and in oil seeds we have completed, there are the groundnut, till, soybean, castor, mustard, sunflower etc. are considered to be the oil seeds. And we have completed about groundnut, oil seeds. It means that groundnut holds an important position in the oil seeds, and Gujarat ranked first in the production of a groundnut. Groundnut is used more in Gujarat as edible oil. We have learned about till. It means sesame. This is the picture of till crop. Till is used in India since ages. It is in North India it is kharif crop, in South India it is rabi crop and also a zaid crop. Till is growing in almost all the states of India, and till is having more content of oil. We have learned about that maximum till is grown in the Banaskantha districts of Gujarat, and India is the only country is doing maximum export of a till to the whole world. I hope you all are not having any doubt, and in next lecture we will continue with our another topic. Is your whole topic